Candidates contesting in General Election 2020 will address voters in this constituency political broadcast. Single-member constituency candidates will be given 3 minutes. Candidates in 4-member group representation constituencies will be given 12 minutes. And 5-member constituencies will be given 15 minutes. Candidates will speak in any of the 4 official languages. Here are the candidates contesting in Pioneer SMC.
Fellow Singaporeans and residents of Pioneer SMC, I want to share 2 personal experiences of crisis which I have witnessed and was involved in. In 1984, we started the civil defence movement in Singapore, and I volunteered to become a civil defence volunteer in the constituency which I still live in, Bedok. In 1986, Singapore saw the massive Hotel New World disaster. As a civil defence volunteer, I was activated and was not involved directly in the rescue operations, but was distributing food to those at scene. I saw for myself the importance of the community coming together as one during the crisis to help each other out. In 2003, while working in NTUC, I witnessed the Sars Outbreak. I was administering the NTUC Surrogate Employer Program, where we helped thousands of fellow Singaporeans in affected industries and sectors to undergo skills training and upgrading. When the economy recovered, many of them returned to their work with new certifications and new knowledge. I share these 2 personal stories because we are facing a greater crisis this time around. But I believe we can overcome this mountain of challenge, just like how we have overcome the SARS outbreak as well as the Hotel New World disaster. In my local manifesto, distributed to all our Pioneer residents, I outlined my commitment to our residents in the areas of care, connect and create. In it, I flesh out my plans to walk the journey with everyone as one Pioneer together. To care for those needing help, especially those out of job or need training to land in new jobs, or even face legal challenges. In the area of connect, to find new and innovative ways to connect and bring people and residents together. In the area of create, we will endeavour to make Pioneer a vibrant home. Not just a vibrant home, but a safe home for all to work, live and play in. 面对疫情的冲击，我相信我们能克服这个难关。让我为先驱居民们尽一份力，共同实现关爱居民、连接社区，并建设一个更美好、更安全的先驱家园。请支持人民行动党。Please support. I ask for your support and vote. Thank you.
Dear fellow Singaporeans and Pioneer SMC residents, thank you for tuning in. My name is Lim Chia Hong. I'm honored to be standing here as your candidate for Pioneer SMC. Singapore has enjoyed many good years since our independence. Thanks to our forefather, Pioneer and Merdeka generation for working hard all their life to build Singapore to where it is now. Our city has developed to become a first world country. We should be proud of ourselves, but according to 2019 World Happiness Report, we were ranked 34th. Why is this so? Our cost of living has gone through the roof. Foreign talents has taken over our PMET's job. There's a lack of job securities. You and I are worried about our retirement needs. We are worried how our children will cope in the future, and if our parents will struggle in their old age. Our future is at stake. Do you want to continue to live with regrets for the next 5 years? Or choose the change that will deliver a better future? PSP wants to nurture a united, compassionate, and progressive society. We have to be proud of our achievements, but also honest with our shortfall. We believe in first self-reflection and self-criticism. We believe in consultation and consensus building. We believe all Singaporeans must and should have a say in the future of our country. We believe in addressing the issues that faces our nation and people in a transparent and be accountable for it. We believe in starting the conversation even when it is something that may not go down well for some. Dear Pioneer resident, I'm committed to serving you as a Member of Parliament full-time. I'll be a strong advocate for local issues that you care about. I will bring back the kampong spirit for Pioneer residents. I will manage town council effectively and maintain a high level of estate cleanliness. Let's work together to make Pioneer SMC the home we love and can be proud of. Come 10 July, you get to choose. Vote PSP, a credible alternative party, a voice for you in Parliament. You deserve better. For country, for people. Thank you.
From a backwater, Mr. Lee Kuan Yew brought us from there to here. Mr. Goh Chok Tong and Lee Hsien Loong moved us from here and there. In between, they get stuck due to blindsided bugs and groupthink viruses. What we need is for Singapore to grow from strength to strength, not stuck here and there. When he felt something was going on wrong, Mr. Lee Kuan Yew promised to get up. He wasn't making an empty promise, because what he wanted is for Singaporeans to stand up when things go astray. You can listen to the opposition for all the mistakes the PAP government committed over the decades. The time to stand up is now or never. 作为受益于一个建国总理李光耀先生恩典的国人，当新加坡出现一系列不停息的国家治理问题时，我就必须响应李先生的召唤，马上站起来纠正它。It is not out of delusion for me to stand up as an independent. The sole purpose for politics must be to serve the people. But Singapore cannot continue to be governed like this with entrenched interests stuck in the upper echelon of our society, comprising rich and connected bureaucrats, general doctors, surrounded by their close friends and relatives. Besides PAP's aristocracy, Parliament must have people of different life experiences to prevent blindsided groupthink. Fellow Pioneer voters, with 4 more seats for the new Parliament, 1 out of 4 for me will not upset PAP's 75% dominance, but the quality of the Parliament will be changed forever. The choice for you is simple. Choose either the same old stuck and stuck up PAP or the refreshing alternatives. Cast aside PAP and compare the 2 other fresh offers. I'm sure you are smart enough to know the better choice is me. Dear Pioneer voters, when the chumps are not around, Chiang must stand out and be counted. It's time for you to demand immediate change. So I can help former MP Mr. Cedric Foo to kickstart the MRT train sound barrier, which he promised the Pioneers resident many years ago. As Lee Kuan Yew has said, there will come a time when people will say, look, let's try the other side. The time is now. Without competition, there will be no progress. The change will begin now or never. Regardless of who, I will listen and serve you wholeheartedly. Sila undi saya, terima kasih. Aku vote Nandri. 谢谢，请投我一次票。Let's all stand up and be counted. Vote the third force. Vote for change. Vote me.
Here are the candidates contesting in Potong Pasir SMC.
Dear Potong Pasir voters, I want to start by thanking everyone for giving me the opportunity to serve as your MP since 2011. Together, we have transformed Potong Pasir. I also like to welcome our new residents in joining our Potong Pasir family. This election is about caring for our 3 generations of residents in our estate. To our young, I want to say, dream big and pursue your passions. I want our children to grow up in a neighborhood where they are equipped with everything they need, from tuition lessons to holiday enrichment programs and many more. To our middle-aged residents, I say, don't worry. We will always be here for you. We will create ample, meaningful programs for you and your family members. To our senior citizens, I say, age well and live happily. I want the healthcare needs of our senior citizens to be well taken care of and for them to live fulfilling golden years. We have the team, the resources, the conviction, and the passion to all together make Potong Pasir better for all of us. In you, we trust. In us, you trust. please vote for me. Please vote for People's Action Party. 亲爱的波东巴西选民，大家好。首先，我要深深地感谢大家给我机会为您服务。同时，我也要欢迎我们的新居民加入我们的大家庭。我未来的目标是要确保一个有包容性的选区，好让我们3代居民可以分享。对于我们的年轻居民，我想说，勇敢地去追求您的梦想。我们会确保我们的孩子们能在一个应有尽有的环境之下成长。我们会提供补习班、假期活动等等。对于我们的中年居民，我想说，别担心，我们会为您和您的家人安排有意义的项目，大家心连心，一起走向更美好的前景。对于我们的年长居民，我想说，继续在灿烂的阳光之下享有健康、快乐、美好、幸福的生活。我们会确保您能分享多彩的活动以及完善的服务。我们的未来将会是我们最美好的年华，最美丽的时光。请投我一票，请投人民行动党一票。谢谢。
To my friends in Potong Pasir, on the 10th of July, we will have a decision to make when we mark the boxes on our ballot papers. Our journey towards a better tomorrow will begin with the choices we make on election day. When I started my journey in Potong Pasir a couple of years ago, my sole aim was to try and help as many people as possible. I did not ask for your vote. I asked to be your friend. Thank you all so much for letting me into your hearts and into your homes. This elections will be an important one for Singapore, as all elections are. We can either opt for status quo, or we can look forward to a new dawn and new beginnings. What is the kind of Singapore do we leave behind for our children and our grandchildren? Can we allow a parliament with diverse voices and devoid of political debate? Singapore and Singaporeans are best served through political competition. Your choice on the 10th of July will determine the kind of future we build for Singapore and for all Singaporeans. If you believe that we can make Potong Pasir SMC a special town, then I need you to journey with me throughout. Not just residents from Potong Pasir, but residents from Joo Seng, Bidadari, Senate Estate, Woodleigh, and Tai Seng. You have a voice. Let yourself be heard. Thank you all so much for this privilege to have served you and your families. We have a lot of work ahead of us, and for me and for us, this is just the beginning. Thank you all so very much.
Friday, 10th July is polling day, when you can exercise your right to vote. Additional measures have been introduced to make voting safer for senior voters. For senior voters aged 65 and above, your poll card will have the sergeant sign. You will be allotted a voting time band in the morning. If you turn up outside your allotted time band, you will be given priority to vote. On polling day, you or your family members can check the queue status at votequeue.gowhere.gov.sg before heading to your polling station. If you need assistance, a family member who's assigned to the same polling station may accompany you. Election officials will be on hand if you need a wheelchair. All polling stations are barrier-free. If you need help with electronic registration, disinfect your hands with hand sanitizer before passing your NRIC to the election official. After electronic registration, join one of the queues to receive the ballot paper. When it's your turn, place your poll card and NRIC on the table. After the election official has read out your voter serial number and name, you may keep your poll card and NRIC. Then, please sanitize your hands and put on the disposable gloves before receiving the ballot paper. Go to the polling booth. You may request a lap polling booth if the polling booth is not suitable for you. Use the self-inking pen to mark a cross in the empty box for the candidate you are voting for. You may also use your own pen. Do not make other markings on the ballot paper. When you're done, fold your ballot paper in half and drop it into the ballot box. Remove your gloves and place them in the bin at the exit when you leave the polling station. Election officials are trained to provide all the assistance you need. Voting is safe. Your vote is secret. For more information, visit the Elections Department website or call the election hotline.
It's not about the government, it's about Singapore together.
Tonight on News 5, a senior minister calls on the younger generation to build a more inclusive society that will last beyond the pandemic.
It's chapter 1 of our manifesto.
The Workers' Party hits back, pointing to its policy proposals to tackle the COVID-19 crisis. The full stories at 9.
Shop at hdt.com.sg and authorize retailers for your BYD Care mask today. BYD Care presents Mask for the Nation. We received over 2,000 designs and they look amazing. Log on to the official website to vote for your favorite design now. 2 lucky voters will walk away with prizes worth $1,000 each. 3 winning face mask designs will be produced for public sale. All proceeds will go to the MediaCorp Enable Fund to help persons with disabilities. Visit mediacorp.sg/Mask for the Nation to cast your vote now. Voting closes on 10th July. Main sponsor, Dora, the tummy, hip and thigh slimming expert. Co-sponsor, BMW. Main sponsor, Allianz Insurance Singapore. We care about what matters to you.
Here are the candidates contesting in Punggol West SMC.
Dear residents, I hope to continue to serve you, provide assistance, and work with you for our children's future. I know that our young families are concerned about cost of living. So in 2017, with your inputs, I pushed for more affordable milk powder options. And in 2019, I pushed for more childcare subsidies and more government-supported childcare options. We are now in the midst of COVID-19. And I know that many of you are concerned about job losses, changes to your way of life, and uncertainties about your children's future. I have set up an online jobs and legal clinic to help address your queries, and also a local job placement service to help you with your job search. But I know that the external environment is very stormy, and you may feel depressed, your confidence dented. I assure you that I will work closely with the government to identify opportunities for you. I have also set up a $200,000 Punggol West Fund to help families who have fallen between the cracks. In the meantime, I will continue to work closely with the Pasir Ris Punggol GRC team to continue to build and develop Punggol so that it is a valued home for you. We have already included new preschool facilities, new primary schools, a new secondary school, and in time to come, in the Punggol Digital District, our newest university, the Singapore Institute of Technology. There are many exciting plans for Punggol, and I hope that with your support to deliver on these plans for you. Kepada penduduk-penduduk Punggol West, saya telah berkhidmat bersungguh-sungguh untuk anda selama 5 tahun. Saya harap diberi peluang untuk terus berkhidmat untuk anda dan sama-sama dapat meraih ilmu anda semua, daripada anda semua. Terima kasih. 亲爱的榜儿溪居民们，这5年来，我一直在努力的耕耘，报答您对我的信任。我知道年轻的家庭重视生活成本的问题，于是我推动政府的政策，一方面努力的降低婴儿奶粉的价格，另一方面为我们的学前教育提供更多的津贴。现在有疫情，我便了解居民现在担心就业问题，我便开设了一个网上的就业服务，而且还有一个网上的咨询法律的服务。我相信我们的服务应该是忠诚的，应该是通过每一天的一点一滴常年累积， 我希望继续用实实在在的行动去为你们解决问题，让你们的生活更加美好。2020，请投给孙雪玲。
Dear voters of Punggol West, I'm Tanjong from the Workers' Party. I'm married with a 3-month-old baby. I'm contesting in this election because I believe a government needs to be accountable to its people. In order to achieve this, we need to have a strong opposition in the parliament to question policy. I joined the Workers' Party as a candidate to contest in Punggol West SMC. I hope to bring the residents' concern to the parliament. Thank you for your support. Make your vote count. Vote for the Workers' Party. Thank you. 各位选民，大家好，我是陈珍珍，工人党榜儿西单选区的候选人。我已婚，有个3个月大的宝宝。我参加大选是希望新加坡能成为一个公平、公正、透明的国家。我了解到要达成这个目标并不容易，我们需要有一个强而有力的反对党来制衡政府。我参选是因为我希望我能为榜儿西的居民解决生活上最基本和大家最关注的问题，比如居民们关心的停车场收费问题、榜儿西一带的公路安全问题、小学学额的问题。我们要以实质的行动来改变新加坡人的生活，而不是为了反对而反对。我也希望有更多的年轻国人能够关注新加坡的政治，把他们的想法和希望变成未来，因为未来是他们的，他们需要自己走出一条更好的路。我会尽力为居民们争取福利，请榜儿西的居民支持我，投我一票。我会为您服务，把你们的心声带入国会，请投工人党一票，让您的一票成就未来。谢谢。
Here are the candidates contesting in Radin Mas SMC.
Dear residents of Radin Mas, your anxieties about the immediate future, your job security, and your worries about whether our children can secure good jobs when they graduate, I hear you. Your concerns are my concerns too. COVID-19 may have disrupted our lives completely, but rest assured, you will not be in this alone. With your mandate, I'll bring together the support and the resources of the labour movement and match them with our local community partners. We'll place our most experienced career coaches at our neighbourhood centres so that we can help you find a job during this challenging time. We'll also bring training programs closer to you so that you can upskill and take on the jobs of tomorrow. I know that I have big shoes to fill, taking over from Mr. Sam Tan, but I'm not new to Radin Mas. As chairman of Tanjong Pagar Town Council, I've interacted and worked closely with many of you in Radin Mas over the past 5 years. We have turned ideas for outdoor lifts, barrier-free access, and sheltered linkways into reality. We have rejuvenated the estate through home upgrading and neighbourhood renewal programs. With your support, I'll build on this strong foundation and continue to improve our estate. We'll create more green spaces and more amenities for the family. We'll introduce smart lightings and solar panels for a more sustainable living. Please vote for the PAP. Together, let us make Radin Mas an even better home. Thank you. Let me now say a few words in Mandarin. 亲爱的拉丁马市居民们，大家好，我是杨义才。冠状病毒在世界各地爆发，严重影响了许多国人的收入、工作和生活。在拉丁马市区内，我们有许多年长的安哥安弟、弱势家庭和低收入工友。 也都受到疫情的影响。真诚的希望在这大选能得到大家的强力支持，使我能够尽快帮助居民寻找工作、参加培训、提高收入、照顾老人家和贫困家庭，一起度过难关。同时，我们也要推出各项翻新计划，把拉丁马社区打造成一个更美好、温馨的家园。请支持人民行动党，谢谢。
Mr. Kumar Apavu, the Reform Party candidate for Radin Mas SMC, did not turn up to record his constituency political broadcasts.
An extraordinary election in the midst of a crisis.
A campaign like no other, and now a decision set to shape our future. Join us as we count down through the night, tracking every victory and defeat, as the winners and losers of the 93 contested seats are revealed.
Singapore Votes 2020 results. Friday live.
Starting from 8 p.m. on CNA Channel 5 and CNA 938.
This week on Kin.
When you look at Khalid, what do you feel?
Myself. I'm damaged. And because of me, my son's damaged too.
Thank you for taking me to Nikki's birthday party.
You're welcome.
Kin, Mondays to Thursdays on 5. More episodes of Kin are available on demand for free on MeWatch. Brought to you by Mitsubishi Electric StarMax Air Conditioner.
Lights Camera Singapore presents, in a mall where many people come and go. Everyone is here for different reasons.
For my husband.
And as diverse as their backgrounds may be, the mall is where they become linked to one another. Lights Camera Singapore presents the feature film Gone Shopping tonight at 10:15 p.m. on 5. Gone Shopping is available on demand for free on MeWatch.
Hello, Winnie. Do you miss me?
What are you doing here?
Don't worry. I just need your help. You're the only one I can trust.
We've got half of the force looking for him right now. If we want to catch this guy, we have to play a different game.
Inspector Razali.
Code of Law Final, Monday, 9:30 p.m. on 5. More episodes of Code of Law Final are available on demand for free on MeWatch.
Here we go again. Today we're crashing into an astronomy club.
How do you guys feel about Pluto not being a planet?
It makes sense.
Really?
So how far is the sun from Earth?
Okay. Then I think Ian is about to have a heart attack. He's okay. Everyone is helping everybody else.
Yes.
This is like the worst competition I've ever seen.
Lion Mums Crash Landing on Schools. Return 17th July at 8:15 on 5. Lion Mums Crash Landing on Schools is available now for free on MeWatch.
Focus on the things that make you happy on your next trip to Gangnam. Look fabulous with the right styling and grooming experts. Experience the joys of building your own woodwork creations or being a winning race car driver. Or just kick back and enjoy some delicious meals and unique cocktails. So get the insider's picks on all the places and activities that keep you focused on feeling good. Sunday on CNA. Gangnam Insider's Picks is brought to you by the Gangnam Gu office.
The health of all depends on each one of us. So let's work together, using new tools and keeping to our new habits to protect the people we love. So let's do our part.
Here are the candidates contesting in Sembawang GRC.
Penduduk Sembawang, 亲爱的 Sembawang 居民, residents of Sembawang GRC. This is the PAP team. Recently, I asked Mr. Corbin Wan, who has retired, what has been the biggest changes in Sembawang in his 14 years serving the area. He told me two things. Number one, And the most significant initiative that he did was to persuade HDB to build more HDB flats in Sembawang GRC, and in a very significant way. Why did he do that? Because residents feedback to him. And these are residents that used to live in the kampungs there, but resettled into the HDB flats. And they say, we are growing older. Our children are growing up, getting married, and they are moving out of our homes. But all the BTO flats are in the northeast, mainly Punggol, I think. So they asked, why don't we have more BTO flats in Sembawang? And so Mr. Kaur pushed for it. And today, so many more new BTOs are in Sembawang. In my division, which is called East Canberra, I have 55 blocks of HDB flats and counting. For the past 2 years, settling all the new residents there and solving all the municipal problems have kept me really busy. Another breakthrough is a very special project called Kampung Admiralty. Again, the project arose because of feedback. Residents, mostly senior citizens, told Mr. Kaur that as they grow old, they want to live in comfort, be close to amenities, lead a healthy, active lifestyle, have neighbors that can take care of each other. And so again, we worked with various agencies and then deliver one of its kind development in Singapore, a vertical kampung. What residents wanted was put into action and crystallized in a very meaningful, concrete way that benefited them. These are important stories. I'm telling them because the elected representatives of Sembawang GRC need to take this approach as we develop Sembawang. What are these approaches? 3 important points. First, we must understand the character and DNA of the place, be in touch with the roots and the history of the place and the people. Second, we must be prepared to be innovative, be prepared to develop those one-of-its-kind projects in the area. If we do not succeed, we learn and we improve. If we succeed, share the idea with the rest of Singapore, like Kampung Admiralty. Number 3, we must consult residents. Consult residents doesn't mean just compiling requests, feedback forms, and staple them together. It means really listening to them and understanding the aspirations and hopes of residents and delivering what they really want. We can do that. If we can do that, then we can preserve the character of Sembawang and build it up further. This is a team that has internalized the approach. It was demonstrated when we undertook to redevelop the only hot spring park in Singapore, the Sembawang Hot Spring Park. Dr. Tony Tan years ago managed to persuade agencies to preserve the hot spring. It was very modest, just 3 taps with an endless flow of hot water. Then Dr. Lim Wee Kiak, who grew up as a kampung boy in the area, he suggested, why not make the place into a public park more people can enjoy. Mr. Kaur at that time, who's Minister for National Development, persuaded National Parks Board to spearhead the project. I worked with Ministry of Defence and persuaded the camp next to it to carve out a hectare of land that they do not need into part of the park, to become part of the park. We wanted to add facilities. Toilet, very important to residents. And I was personally very insistent that we must have a cafe, and the cafe must sell kaya toast and eggs. And there should be a section in the hot spring park that allow residents to cook their own eggs. So today when we visit the park, I can see it is a charming rustic place. Singaporeans from all over the island come here to enjoy the hot spring park. It is like a nice little local tourist attraction. In every project we undertake from here, whether it is Bukit Canberra Community Hub, the Woodlands Integrated Healthcare Campus, our new park connectors, our BTO projects, the Woodlands Waterfront, we have to give it tender loving care. Make sure the project embodies the characteristic of Sembawang GRC. Character, innovation, consultation. This is our promise to the residents of Sembawang GRC. We will make this a special place in Singapore. More facilities, more convenient, yet green, rustic, historical, and a unique place in Singapore. Let me now hand over the floor to my colleagues. Vikram, please.
I am Vikram Naya and I will speak in Tamil. அனைவருக்கும் வணக்கம். இந்த காலகட்டத்தில் நம்ம பலர் பயந்து கொண்டிருக்கிறோம். கோவிட்-19க்கு நாம் பயப்படலாம். நம் வேலைகள், நம் வாழ்க்கைகள், நம் எதிர்காலம் இவற்றை பற்றி நாம் பயப்படலாம். ஆனால் 50 ஆண்டுகளுக்கு முன்னர் 1965ஆம் ஆண்டில் இதே சம்பவாங்கில் உள்ள ஸ்ரீநாராயண மிஷனில் திரு லீ குவான் யூ தனது புகழ்பெற்ற மட் ஃப்ளாட்ஸ் டு மெட்ரோபோலிஸ் உரையில் இவ்வாறு கூறினார். This was a mud flat. Today, this is a modern city. 10 years from now, we will be a metropolis. Never fear. அடுத்த 50 ஆண்டுகளில் மக்கள் செயல் கட்சி தமது வாக்குறுதியின்படி செயல்பட்டு சிங்கப்பூரை நவீன பெருநகரமாக வளர்த்துள்ளது. சிங்கப்பூரின் பல பகுதிகளை போலவே செம்பவாங்கும் வளர்ந்துள்ளது. இந்த பகுதி தோட்டங்களாகவும் கிராமங்களாகவும் இருந்தது. தற்போது நம்மை சுற்றி நவீன நகரமும் இங்குள்ள அனைவருக்கும் வீட்டு வசதிகள் அமைக்கப்பட்டுள்ளது. இருப்பினும் நம் பாரம்பரியத்தை நாம் மறந்துவிடவில்லை. நம்முடைய பூங்காக்கள், கடற்கரைகள் மற்றும் சூடு நீரூற்று போன்ற சிறப்பு இடங்களை பாதுகாத்து வைத்துள்ளோம். நமது வரலாற்று பாரம்பரியமிக்க இடங்களையும் பாதுகாத்துள்ளோம். திரு லீ குவான் யூ தனது புகழ்பெற்ற உரை நிகழ்த்திய இடத்தில் மாணவர்கள் வடிவமைத்த ஒரு சிறப்பு சின்னம் சமீபத்தில் நிறுவப்பட்டுள்ளது. அந்த அறிவிப்பு சின்னம் செம்பவாங் பிளாக் 3012 உள்ளது. எங்கள் பேரணிகளில் நாங்கள் பகிர்ந்து கொண்டதைப் போல வருகிற ஆண்டுகளில் செம்பவாங்கிற்கு பல உற்சாகமான திட்டங்கள் உள்ளன. மேலும் இவையாவும் உங்கள் ஆதரவுடன் செய்து முடிப்போம் என நம்புகிறேன். தயவு செய்து மக்கள் செயல் கட்சிக்கு வாக்களியுங்கள். Nandri. Mariam, please.
I'm Mariam Jaafar and I will speak in Malay. Sebagai muka baru di kawasan undi Sembawang, saya amat tertawan dengan tempat ini. Di Sembawang terdapat unsur-unsur yang lama dan juga yang baru. Misalnya, Masjid Kampung Sembawang yang sangat rustik itu, berbandingkan Masjid Yusof Ishak yang baru dan moden. Namun, kisah Sembawang bukan setakat pembangunan infrastruktur, tetapi juga perkembangan dalam segi perisian dan juga peluang. Saya amat tertarik dengan sekolah-sekolah yang terdapat di sini. Misalnya, Sekolah Spektra, di mana pelajar-pelajarnya mengikut program bersepadu. Bukan sahaja menjalani aspek akademik, tapi mereka juga didedahkan kepada bidang kemahiran yang luas seperti bidang perkebunan, kejuruteraan, hospitality dan penjualan peringkat asas. Terdapat juga Politeknik Republik, di mana ramai penuntutnya dibimbing untuk menjadi pelatih kecergasan dan aktiviti luaran, serta juruteknik sonik. Para penuntut ini bijak, berkemahiran tinggi dan mempunyai sifat kemasyarakatan. Sistem pendidikan kami kini membuka pelbagai peluang bagi murid-murid. Kami akan bekerjasama dengan sekolah-sekolah dan syarikat-syarikat di kawasan ini untuk mengadakan projek atau latihan atau internship yang memupuk kemahiran mereka. Kami juga akan membantu mereka yang telah memulakan pekerjaan untuk terus menaikkan taraf mereka melalui Skills Future. Kami juga akan memberikan para pemuda ruangan yang selamat supaya anda boleh berkongsi pendapat dan menerajui program-program yang akan membawa faedah kepada masyarakat kita. Perjalanan kami ini akan memakan masa yang panjang. Namun, saya yakin bahawa kami akan dapat melakukannya. Kami mengalu-alukan kerjasama anda untuk terus membangunkan Sembawang bersama kami dan menjadikannya tempat yang istimewa yang membanggakan buat anda sekeluarga. Lisan, please.
Hi, I'm Lisan. I will speak in Mandarin. 冠病疫情严重地影响大家的生活，有许多的居民失去了工作，收入也减少了许多。几天前，我在做家访时遇到了一位开计程车的林大哥，他跟我诉苦，因为生意实在太差了，每天都要等好几个小时才有搭客，一天也最多只有4到5个搭客，真的很难过。因为平时的积蓄也不多，家庭的开支、房屋贷款全都成了问题，很担心接下来的日子会很辛苦。我们知道有许多同样处境的居民，所以我们的团队也一直尽心尽力在帮助他们。有好多失业了的居民申请了政府津贴，但是因为条件不完全符合，所以被拒绝了。我们就更深入的了解他们所面对的一些特殊的处境，例如需要照顾家里病重的成员，我们就跟有关的当局解释，要求他们重新考虑。我们也动用了社区的福利基金，给予居民一些经济方面的补贴，例如派发购物餐券，还有购物券，帮助抵消生活上的开支。此外，我们当中有几位善心人士，也慷慨解囊，做出捐款，购买了关怀礼包，派送给我们社群中有需要的家庭。在这段困难的期间，我们一定要互相帮助，彼此鼓励，千万不要气馁。Sembawang的居民，让我们一起共同的度过这个难关，我们一定行的。Wicket, please.
Hi, I'm Lim Wikiak. Sembawang has transformed over the last decade, and we have exciting plans for this very special part of Singapore. First, Bukit Canberra, our Sembawang community hub. The blueprint of this development was done in consultation with our Sembawang residents. This will be a green and sustainable development with our very own Sembawang Hawker Centre, Sembawang Swimming Pool, Indoor Sports Hall, gym, and the state-of-the-art Sembawang Polyclinic, together with childcare and elder care facilities. All this in a luscious greenery setting among fruit trees and organic farming gardens. The current pandemic has also highlighted the importance of healthcare facilities. Located within Sembawang GRC at Woodlands is a new healthcare campus with 2,200 beds. It's currently in construction. Upon completion, this will be one of the largest medical facilities in Singapore, supporting all our residents' current and future healthcare needs. In addition, we'll be building cycling and pedestrian path, linking all the way from Woodlands Regional Centre to the Woodlands waterfront. All this new exciting development will make Sembawang more happening and special. I will now hand over to Minister Ong to conclude.
This is our team, our vision, our projects, our ideas, and our ethos. We want to serve you, but only if you can support us. Every family is important in Sembawang. Every resident matters. And together, we can work and make Sembawang a unique and special place in Singapore. So mark that cross next to the lightning, next to our EBA +1 team. Thank you and good night.
敬爱的Sembawang集选区选民，晚上好，我是黄俊宏。我国目前的新冠疫情还是很严峻，到现在确诊病例的总数已经超过44000个，而每天的新增病例也都以3位数字在增加，社区感染案例数字也有攀升的趋势。基于此，我们合理推论，人民行动党政府在控制新冠疫情的工作上，并非像他们所说的那么有成就。从一开始坚持国民不需戴口罩，到现在的出门必须戴口罩；从工人宿舍的管理不善，到外劳感染病例的暴增，都说明政府的抗疫对策是有问题，或存在很多瑕疵。 政府似乎只能拼命撒钱来掩盖他们的无能，讨好人民的任性撒钱已变成了他们的遮羞布。本届政府的议员们原本可以等到明年初才需举行大选的，然而人民行动党却在这非常时期搞突击，罔顾人民可能被病毒传染的扩散风险而宣布举行大选，其意图就如同司马昭之心，路人皆知，也就是要让反对党措手不及，再次横扫国会全部议席，独揽大权，上演一党独大的戏码。从反对党阵营的角度看，这是一场针对性很强的趁你病拿你命大选。急来之则安之，我们也只能奋力接受挑战，在艰难时期和国民同一阵线迎战人民行动党。国人在这次充满挑战的时刻所展现的韧性，一定能同甘共苦度过这段艰难时期。这次大选最重要的是选出一个有担当、有能力并爱民和负责任的政府。如果让人民行动党在议会中占据全部或者大多数议席，我们就无法实现问责制。未来5年，人民也必须逆来顺受，接受人民行动党推行的种种高压政策。国民团结党坚信我们的国会应该出现更多反对党议员，替中低阶层的老百姓发声和提出诉求。我们希望拥有一个理性和富正能量的民主议会，更希望有个愿意聆听每个人民心声和诚心为民服务的政府。我们希望能帮你全力监督政府和确保国人一切优先。谢谢。
Good evening, my fellow Singaporeans. My name is Satin, and I'm one of the candidates for the Sembawang GRC. I grew up in the Sembawang GRC area, and it's a place that I had close to my heart. I've heard concerns that were being raised, and I would like to address them both in the Parliament and Constituency. There have been many social issues such as unemployment, workforce discriminations, youths giving up their education prematurely, and all these are due to the increasing cost of living and the increase in workforce competitions. Some of the other issues I am concerned about are job security for the middle-aged workers, the support for single parents, and job opportunities for young Singaporeans. More help could have been given to the families with financial difficulties so that the children can focus on their studies instead of trying to make ends meet at home. Are all Singaporeans able to enjoy our world-class education system? Is our education system preparing for our children to face challenges ahead? Majority of PAP candidates seems to be living the good lives, but do they know the daily difficulties and financial issues many of us ordinary Singaporeans are facing? I want to be an advocate for the residents in the area and also for Singapore, as I understand and experience the difficulties myself. More grants should be given for education from tertiary level and above to ensure that all Singaporeans are given the chance to further their studies. My dear residents, what have the PAP promised you in the last 5 years? What have your MP promised you in the last 5 years? Have you seen the changes made? Were your issues and concerns resolved? Are you doing better than 5 years ago? We want a more proactive than a reactive government. We don't want a government who only reacts. They need to be more constantly pushed and questioned. We need to have more transparency, accountability, checks and balances. So please, do the right thing. On 10th of July, vote for the NSP. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum kepada semua rakyat Singapura. Menteri Keuangan kita mendakwa bahawa kerajaan PAP selalu menepati janji. Adakah ini benar? Mari kita buat pemeriksaan fakta. Berikut adalah 5 janji yang paling teruk yang dibuat oleh kerajaan PAP yang menjadikan rakyat Singapura lebih miskin. Dan untuk ini, kerajaan PAP harus dipinggirkan pada pilihan raya kali ini. CPF akan dikembalikan pada usia 55 tahun. Saya belum tentu mendapat wang simpanan CPF saya. Nilai HDB anda tidak akan hilang adalah mungkir janji yang kedua. Sekarang rakyat Singapura tahu bahawa di bawah kerajaan PAP, flat HDB mereka akan bernilai sifar dan akan diambil kembali oleh pemerintah PAP pada akhir 99 tahun pajakan. Tidak perlu menaikkan harga air adalah mungkir janji yang ketiga. Kenyataan di atas dibuat oleh Dr. Vivian Balakrishnan pada Ogos 2015, kira-kira sebulan sebelum pilihan raya umum 2015. Kurang dari 6 bulan selepas pilihan raya, PAP menaikkan harga air sebanyak 30% dan Indrani Raja memberitahu rakyat Singapura supaya kerja lebih kuat lagi bagi menjana pendapatan yang lebih banyak untuk menyerah hidup kos. Kami punya sistem penjagaan kesihatan kelas 1 yang menjadi iri hati di dunia adalah mungkir janji yang keempat. Kos penjagaan kesihatan telah meningkat dengan tidak masuk akal dan banyak rakyat Singapura tidak dapat memperoleh perawatan kesihatan yang mereka layak dan takut akan kemungkinan jatuh sakit kerana beban kewangan yang sangat besar yang akan ditanggung oleh mereka dan ahli-ahli keluarga. Sekiranya anda belajar bersungguh-sungguh dan mendapat pendidikan yang baik, anda akan mendapat pekerjaan yang baik. Adalah mungkir janji yang kelima. Kami punya generasi siswaza yang menganggur. Ramai lulusan baru tidak dapat mencari pekerjaan dan dikurangkan untuk memandu Grab atau Gojek untuk mencari nafkah. Sekarang, Kementerian Pelajaran tidak mahu lebih daripada 30% pelajar kita menamatkan universiti dan kerajaan PAP memberitahu anak muda kita bahawa ijazah universiti tidak akan menjamin pekerjaan yang baik. Ini sudah terbalik daripada apa yang biasa diberitahu oleh Mendiang Lee Kuan Yew pada rakyat Singapura dalam rapat umum di Hari Kebangsaan pada tahun 80-an. Negara-negara Asia lain seperti Jepun, Korea Selatan dan Taiwan mempunyai lebih daripada 50% pelajar mereka yang menamat pengajian di universiti. Kajian menunjukkan bahawa dalam era pengetahuan di mana premium yang tinggi diberikan pada inovasi dan kreativiti, masyarakat memerlukan lebih banyak dan tidak kurang lulusan. Anda boleh memikirkan kesimpulan sendiri, apakah Singapura mempunyai masa depan yang lebih cerah di bawah pemerintahan PAP? Atau apakah peraturan kerajaan PAP yang berterusan akan menyebabkan penurunan rakyat kita yang semakin merosot dalam beberapa dekad yang akan datang? Fikirlah sedalam-dalamnya sebelum anda memangkar kertas undi. Jadi undilah kami untuk menjadi anggota parlimen anda yang berwibawa. Undilah NSP. Sekian, terima kasih.
Good evening, Sembawang GRC residents. I'm Spencer from the National Solidarity Party. We are here to share with you what we have in store for the residents in Sembawang and fellow Singaporeans in general. First and foremost, I want to thank all the residents who have given us their time and support since 2015. We also respect the decision from those electorate who may have different perspective or perception of us previously. But in this general election, you may now reconsider the option otherwise. We will put forth 5 main issues on the table. 1. Protect our PMETs and revisit the SICA FTA agreement. We are looking at ways to ensure that local PMETs have a level playing field for an employment with the foreign talent brought about by SICA. If the agreement is found to cause unfair competition for our local PMETs into the workforce, we will push to abolish that particular agreement. 2. Affordable housing for future generations of Singaporeans. We are looking at cost subsidies as part of the mechanism to reduce the price. Beside the price, we will also study into increasing the livable space of a HDB flat. There is so much room for improvement with the current ones. What happened to our HDB executive mansionette? 3. No to further GST hike. In fact, we are looking at zero GST for basic necessities such as rice, cooking oil, and baby formula. 4. Honoring our legal rights to withdraw our CPF at 55 years of age. Stop the increment of the withdrawal age, and in time progressively, we will reduce the withdrawal age criteria to honor that rights. Make the withdrawal at the stated age by default with an opt-out option if members wish to maintain his CPF account. This can be supplemented with wealth management advisories to ensure our retirees can have a fulfilling retirement. With the proposed above, we hope to build a country with higher quality of living because you deserve better, so make your vote count. Vote wisely. At the constituency level, we will implement a Sembawang Master Development Plan. 1. We will review and construct more barrier-free facilities for people with disability. This may include more raised tiles for the visually challenged. Ramps meant for people with disabilities may also be constructed to provide soft ambience rather than a rigid zigzag formation with concrete walls. 2. Building of elderly-friendly facilities in housing and common spaces including grab bars, low-rise steps, and a pair of resting stools every 150 meters along main walkway with covered shelter. Bigger fonts for bus service, numbers at bus stops, and providing emergency token for elderly for assistance via similar apps like MyResponder. 3. Install progressive solar cells to power common facilities. This could lessen the conservancy charges paid by the residents. 4. Improve on the current walkway overhead shelter to a point-to-point journey, and technological improvement for lifts to eliminate common touch points. 5. Beside the usual Meet People session, MPS, we will also include a mobile MPS, where the residents do not have to travel to the static location. We are also looking at online and virtual sessions. 6. We will call tenders for service providers and contracts that requires staffing with Sembawang residents as priority, matching the job scope and aspiration of the resident. 7. We will set aside MP allowance as seed funding in collaboration with local enterprise for constituency growth, including funds for the unprivileged for basic necessities and schooling needs for their children. 8. We want to set up a cooperative and links for small, micro and home-based businesses in Sembawang. This is to encourage residents to patronize their products and services. 9. We will start a pristine level self-support group and befrienders for residents in need with consolidation of SSO, charity groups and similar organizations in the constituency for a one-stop service center. 10. These are just some of the long list of exciting developments we have in store for our Sembawang GRC residents. So, for a better tomorrow, let's do the next right thing. Help us build the true kampong spirit in Sembawang. Make NSP your voice. Thank you, stay safe, and good night.
Friday, 10th July is polling day, when Singaporeans can exercise their right to vote. Eligible voters will receive a poll card showing their allotted polling station and voting time band. On polling day, before heading to your polling station during your allotted voting time band, you can check the queue status at votequeue.goware.gov.sg to minimize waiting time. Before leaving home, check your temperature. If your temperature is 37.5 degrees Celsius and above, or you are having respiratory symptoms, do not go to vote. You can apply to restore your name to the electoral register without penalty after the election. If your temperature is below 37.5 degrees Celsius, bring along your NRIC and your poll card to your polling station. Don't forget to wear your mask. When you arrive at the polling station, please join the queue at the temperature screening station. If your temperature is 37.5 degrees Celsius and above, you will be turned away. All voters must wear masks and observe safe distancing. Remember, at the polling station, do not take photographs or videos in the voting area. Within the voting area, priority queuing is given to senior voters and voters with physical disabilities. We have also reserved the morning time band for senior voters aged 65 years and above. Keep 1 meter apart from others when you're in queue. Lower your mask for identification and show the election official your photo on your NRIC. Scan your NRIC to register yourself. If you need help from the election official, sanitize your hands before handing over your NRIC. After electronic registration, join one of the queues to receive the ballot paper. When it is your turn, place your poll card and NRIC on the table. After the election official has read out your voter serial number and name, you may keep your poll card and NRIC. Then, please sanitize your hands and put on the disposable gloves before receiving the ballot paper. Go to the polling booth and mark a cross in the empty box for the candidate you are voting for with the self-inking pen. You may also use your own pen. When you're done, fold your ballot paper in half and drop the ballot paper into the ballot box. Remove your gloves and place them in the bin at the exit when you leave the polling station. Be socially responsible and help ensure voting is safe. Voting is safe. Your vote is secret. For more information, visit the Elections Department website or call the election hotline.
It's not about the government. It's about Singapore together.
Tonight on News 5, a senior minister calls on the younger generation to build a more inclusive society that'll last beyond the pandemic.
It's chapter 1 of our manifesto.
The Workers' Party hits back, pointing to its policy proposals to tackle the COVID-19 crisis. The full stories at 9.
Here are the candidates contesting in Sengkang GRC.
Salam sejahtera. 大家晚上好. Vanakkam. Good evening, everybody. To my fellow Singaporeans and residents from Sengkang, thank you for taking time to watch our broadcast. I'm Ng Chi Meng. With me is Nam Tin Min, Amrin, and Raymond Lai. Together, we are contesting in Sengkang GRC. In this uncertain and even chaotic world, we want to assure you that the PAP is alongside to support and care for you. At the national level, we know that COVID-19 has impacted many. Many of you have shared very openly and honestly with me about your worries, your anxieties, about job loss, income loss, and the responsibilities of taking care of parents and your own children. We hear your anxieties. My team and I will do our very best to support you in these challenging times. We have already brought a job center to Sengkang and job fairs to help you look for jobs if you need that help. Beyond securing your jobs and livelihoods, we want you and your children to have a good future, to have good opportunities to progress and live a good life in Sengkang. We hear also your desire to build Sengkang into a better home for ourselves. If we are elected, the first thing we'll do is to form the Sengkang Together movement to co-develop our Sengkang Town together. As part of this, we will set up a new Sengkang Town Council to better serve your municipal needs. 大家好，我是黄志明，跟我在一起的是冰明、安宁和红叶。我们和盛港居民和邻里商家的交谈中，了解大家最担心的是工作和生计，这也是许多国人的担忧。我也是职总秘书长，我和我的团队会尽我们的能力，帮助大家，为大家服务，帮助国人和盛港居民保工作、保生计。盛港有许多上有父母、下有儿子、孩子的家庭， 我们会让盛港成为一个扶老携幼并充满活力的温馨家园。我们也了解其他居民的需要，比如我们的年长者，我们会开办更多乐龄活动和服务，让他们有活跃的生活。如果当选，我们将成立我们自己的市政理事会，通过有效的市政和社区管理，为居民们提供更好的居家和生活环境。我们会聆听您的反馈和建议，共创我们的盛港。因为疫情，我们会面对自建国以来最严峻的危机。兵民安宁和红叶和我会不遗余力地为国人、为大家服务，确保无人掉队。我们会分享如何与您共同把盛港打造成一个更美好的家园。My team will share more with you. Amrin.
谢谢大哥 I'm Amrin Amin. I've had the privilege to meet and learn from many of you since serving as MP in 2015. I draw inspiration from many of you, particularly at this moment of crisis. Our vulnerable are most affected by crisis, so are middle-income families. Yet you did not give up. I think we have much to learn from each other. As part of the Sengkang Together movement, we will seek your views and work with you to look after the needy, the vulnerable among us, the elderly, and young families in Sengkang. I'm a father to a young daughter. I understand the challenges faced by young families. I too come from an ordinary family. I understand the challenges faced by middle-income families. As a young person, I value your aspirations and your ideals. We may not always agree on everything, but now we must unite to tackle the difficult challenges ahead. Let's build a better Sengkang and a better Singapore together. Saya Amrin Amin. Seperti ramai di antara anda, saya juga berasal dari keluarga sederhana. Saya mempunyai ibu bapa yang semakin meningkat usia. Saya faham cabaran-cabaran yang berkaitan dengan usia lanjut. Saya juga seorang bapa muda. Anak saya masih kecil lagi. Saya faham aspirasi dan impian anak muda. Saya dan PAP prihatin akan keperluan anda. Maka itulah tumpuan kami, anda dan keluarga anda. Saudara-saudari, kita sekarang sedang berada dalam satu krisis yang amat membimbangkan. Ramai yang mungkin dibuang kerja atau gajinya diturun. Kami sedia membantu, maka itu kami akan tubuhkan pusat kerjaya di Kelab Masyarakat Sengkang. Kami akan membantu anda untuk meningkatkan kemahiran, mencari pekerjaan dan mendapat pendapatan yang baik supaya anda dapat menjaga keluarga anda dengan lebih baik lagi. Banyak lagi yang boleh kita lakukan bersama. Kami juga akan terus memperbaiki estate Sengkang dan membina kehidupan lebih baik lagi bersama-sama. Kami ingin menjemput anda untuk berganding bahu untuk sama-sama melakarkan masa depan kami bersama di Sengkang melalui gerakan Sengkang bersama. Terima kasih. Raymond, please.
Terima kasih, Amrin. I'm Raymond Lai. I'm a lawyer who's passionate about helping others. I have been a volunteer for more than 25 years across a wide spectrum of society. I may be a new candidate, but I'm not new to Sengkang. I have been the CCC chairman of the Rivervale part of Sengkang, now known as Sengkang East, since 2006. I have listened to you and I have tried my best to address your concerns. I would now like to share some of our plans for Sengkang Town with you. Right now, Sengkang is served by two different town councils, Ang Mo Kio and Pasir Ris Punggol. With your support, we will set up our own Sengkang Town Council, dedicated solely to Anchorvale, Compassvale and Rivervale. The town councillors and staff will be dedicated to Sengkang only. The new town council will also strive to give Sengkang Town its own unique identity. We will also improve on connectivity and integration within Sengkang. build more and better communal facilities like playgrounds, fitness corners, covered linkways, drop-off porches, and the like. We will also pay special attention to our seniors with more senior activity centres, barrier-free access routes, and residence corners. There are many new developments to look forward to in Sengkang. 2 integrated commercial hubs, Anchorvale Village with its hawker centre and neighbourhood centre, and the Buangkok Integrated Hub with its mall and community club are being built. The soon-to-be completed Rivervale Community Club will open in early 2021. Campus 1 and Rivervale Mall are also being revamped. We will soon welcome a water-themed playground to Anchorvale and a $2 million community sports hub to Rivervale. I'm sure our kids and fitness buffs will look forward to them. There are many exciting times ahead for Sengkang, with many new facilities and improvements to look forward to. I hope you and your family will give my team and I your full support so that we can make Sengkang Town better for all of us. Thank you very much. Over to you, Pinmin.
Thank you, Raymond. Dear residents of Sengkang, I'm Lam Pinmin. It has been my greatest pleasure to have served you for the past 14 years. I know that life has not always been easy, especially during this COVID-19 crisis. I know that it is especially difficult for young families, many of whom are in the sandwich class. I know that there are many such families in Sengkang. I've met and spoken to many of you over the years, at supermarkets, coffee shops, and during my regular house visits. Many of you have to support your family, put your children through school, and look after your elderly parents. That is why it is important, now more than ever, that we foster a kampong spirit in our community that takes care of each other. We are here to support you. Our job is to take care of things in the community. Our job is to help ease your burden as much as possible. Our job is to continue making improvements to make a life better. Through our Sengkang Together movement, we will help young families like yours. We have built childcare centres, schools, and playgrounds. We have ensured that each family and child has good opportunities to progress in life. We will do the same for the needy and the underprivileged. Through our Sengkang Together movement, we will also look after our senior citizens. We welcome our Sengkang General Hospital into our kampong so that acute and specialist healthcare are more accessible to you and your family. We will have more senior care and fitness centres and more wellness programs. We want you to age gracefully and with dignity. Looking forward, we will also welcome the water theme park to Sengkang, and I'm certain our young Sengkang residents will love and enjoy it. By growing this kampong spirit, we will build a community that cares for each other. Together, we will work with you to make Sengkang a better home for all. Thank you. Over to you, Chiming.
In all that we do, we are motivated to build a better Singapore, where our Sengkang residents can live happily, safely, and build a future for ourselves. The Sengkang Town Council, with the Sengkang Together movement, will serve you and your family. As a team, we have the experience, and we are committed to make all these things happen for you. Not just talk about it, but make it real. Because at the heart of it all, our priority is you and your family. Together, let us build a Singapore and Sengkang that we can look forward to and desire. Together, onward as one. We humbly ask for your support, and we humbly ask for your vote. Please vote PAP. Please vote for us. Terima kasih banyak. 谢谢大家. Nandri. Thank you very much. Good night.
Dear voters of Sengkang GRC, my name is He Ting Ru, and together with Keng Wee, Raisa, and James, we are the Workers' Party candidates for Sengkang GRC. Our team is young and comprises new parents, but we are rich in our experience of life. Professionally, we work in diverse fields. We are confident and are well prepared to serve the residents of Sengkang GRC. Our children are all under 4, and we are all, right now, living through early mornings and late nights with them, constantly worrying about whether we are bringing our children up right, whether we are giving them the best possible opportunities. We at the Workers' Party believe that all children must be given the chance to fulfill their potential. We will do this by reducing class sizes and developing a more inclusive education system. We must also have dedicated schemes to increase funding to less popular schools and for universities and professions to widen access to students from all backgrounds. Many people have asked how my husband and I are both running an intense campaign, and my answer is this. We are extremely lucky to have my parents behind me and us all the way. My mum, in particular, gave up her career at age 25, dedicating all her energies to raising me and my sister. She became the primary caregiver for my grandmother and is now the reason why my 2 little boys are growing up to be happy and loving, while learning right from wrong. It is regrettable that the hard work that she has done all her life is not recognized by traditional GDP measures. The contributions of all caregivers are equally crucial. We must enact the right policies to recognize unpaid labor and ensure that unpaid workers have adequate safety nets, especially in their golden years. Residents of Sengkang, this election has been an extremely different experience for us. Our masks are on. Our social connections may be far apart, but that does not stop us from hearing you, from speaking to you, from understanding you. Why are we standing in this election? Because we believe in a Singapore for all, where our future generations can achieve their dreams in a resilient, dynamic economy. We want our Singapore to be a home for all, where our fellow citizens are able to lead dignified lives. This is the Singapore I see my children growing up in, and when they are older, I will explain to them why I am here today. Residents of Sengkang, we are here to walk with you into a better future. Make your vote count. Vote for the Workers' Party.
各位盛港集选区的选民们，大家晚上好。现在是选举期间，我们正应该好好思考，在过去几年里，国家是否取得进展。让我深感痛心的是，新加坡人民的生活素质并没有显著的提升。新加坡是个富裕的国家，可是我们周遭还有许多中低收入家庭为柴米油盐和衣食住行等问题给困扰。我们工人党非常关切新加坡人民的民生问题，也希望能够尽我们最大的能力保护您的利益。随着生活成本的高涨，我国越来越多夹心层家庭，也就是 sandwich generation， 除了为自己的财务问题感到担忧，还得担心孩子的教育费用，担心父母的医药费和退休金是否充足。所以我们希望为国人争取自食其力的能力，也同时以实际行动来减轻生活的压力。我们工人党在竞选宣言中，针对生活成本问题提出了几项提案。第一，我们反对政府把消费税调高至9%，以免加剧国人现有的财务压力。第二，我们也主张冗员保险，以确保国人在失业后能拥有一定的薪金补贴，保障基本生活，从中加强社会安全网。第三，我们也希望解除终身健保10万元的每年所偿顶线，好让国人不必为昂贵的医药费而感到担忧。最后， 我恳请大家慎重地考虑，我们要为我们的孩子灌输什么样的价值观，打造怎么样的新加坡。因为我们今天的决定将会影响我们长远的未来。这次大选，我们工人党深信，您的一票可以成就新加坡美好的未来。让您的一票成就未来，请投工人党一票。谢谢。
Salam sejahtera. Saya seorang advokat kaum wanita dan ibu kepada seorang cahaya mata. Mengapa kami ingin bertanding pada 10 Julai? Kerana sistem negara telah mewujudkan ketidaksamaan yang berakar dalam. Keluarga berpendapatan rendah dan golongan kurang berupaya sering terperangkap dalam sistem ini. Lebih lagi semasa pandemik sekarang. Hari ini, rakyat yang terjebak musibah dan ingin bersuara dikucilkan. Generasi muda sukar menabung untuk memiliki sebuah kediaman. Ibu bapa kekurangan masa keluarga kerana terpaksa bekerja lebih keras dan kos kehidupan dan perubatan yang tinggi membelenggu warga emas kita. Kami memahami isu-isu para penduduk Sengkang. Pertama, Parti Pekerja mencadangkan untuk meluaskan rangkaian laluan berbasikal. Larangan mengenai PMD telah mengengkangkan penghantaran makan, walaupun permintaannya tinggi di Sengkang. Kedua, Parti Pekerja mencadangkan untuk menambah bilangan tempat makan seperti kedai-kedai kopi. Berbanding kawasan-kawasan yang matang, tempat makan di seluruh Sengkang tidak mencukupi. Dengan hanya 23 tempat makan, tidak termasuk 3 pusat membeli. Kami di Parti Pekerja ingin memperluaskan ruang komersial khas untuk F&B. Ketiga, Parti Pekerja mencadangkan untuk meninjau proses penempatan dan pembangunan cepat pusat-pusat jagaan bayi, infant care. Giliran untuk infant care sekarang terlalu panjang dan tidak diperuntukkan mengikut jarak rumah. Sengkang mempunyai jumlah tertinggi anak-anak kecil, dengan sekitar 17,000 anak-anak di bawah umur 4 tahun dan sekitar 17,000 lagi berusia antara 5 dan 9 tahun pada Jun tahun lalu. Singapura perlu menjadi sebuah negara yang adil dan saksama. Pilihan raya ini adalah pilihan raya semua, rakyat yang bekerja keras untuk negara ini. Inilah sebab kami bertanding untuk mewakili anda di Parlimen. Pada hari-hari akan datang, kami harap dapat mendengar pendapat dan pandangan anda. Sudah tiba masanya untuk membina sebuah Singapura yang baru untuk kita semua. Undilah Parti Pekerja.
I wish to touch on 2 final matters. First, we understand that there are a limited number of neighborhood shops across Sengkang. In older estates, you find these every few blocks, and meals and provisions are typically a short walk away. But this is not the case in Sengkang. Singaporeans love to eat, and we love to shop. These are central to our identity. So when we fail to provide places near our homes where we can gather for kopi or bubble tea, we lose more than just convenience. We lose a sense of community and belonging. Such spaces are social places, so their absence tears apart the connection to the places that we call home. If we are elected, we will work hard and push for more spaces for neighborhood shops. We all have young children, and we appreciate the importance of places where we can go to eat, play, and shop. There are simply too few of such places in Sengkang, and we want to change that. Second, I wish to express how important it is that our government doesn't just promise us jobs, but good jobs, jobs that Singaporeans actually want to take on, jobs that pay enough so that the cost of living does not outrun our paychecks. Too many of the promised jobs fail to meet up to our expectations, either because they require us to compete in a race to the bottom, or because they call for us to have skills that the educational system did not provide to us. As members of the sandwich generation, we face the same pressure to take care of aging parents while raising kids of our own. We understand how it feels like to have jobs that are not only insufficient to meet our needs, but insecure at the same time. If elected, we will call for a re-examination of our nation's economic model to finally raise the productivity of our workers that has so far eluded us, and to finally enable us to work not just hard, but also smart. Let me remind you of what we offer. We don't just want more of the same, more covered walkways, more lift upgrades. We also want to tackle issues that truly matter to the people in Sengkang, relieving bottlenecks in childcare centers, dedicated paths for bicycles and PMDs, and more neighborhood spaces. We will do so with a new town council, and this system will draw on the experience of our history in Punggol East and our management of other Workers' Party wards, which are just as good, if not better, than those run by the PAP. We need a new vision to present alternatives that the current government cannot even imagine is even possible. We ask you to help us make this possible. We ask you to make your vote count and vote the Workers' Party